Om Suryadevaya Namah. Good morning, everybody. Yogi Vinodanand from Bali, Indonesia. As a routine, we are sharing every day something nectarous about yoga, Ashtanga yoga, and the highly advanced practices for meditation and your transcendental meditation. So here we go. Already I've shared a video for Sutraneti. So Anolom Vilom Pranayam advanced. So before we switch over to our practices, here the authentication, we must know the path, and our practices must be result oriented based on these scriptures. And if we are not following the disciplines, these authentications, merely fabricated techniques which are, see the prevalent these days. Anything fabricated by those who are not basically yogis, So we are not trying to find the fault, solar powered humans. We invite a selected few, those who are really striving for samadhi, following non-violence under all circumstances, and your celibacy. So here we go. Already we are sharing from the caves of Markandeji. So today the advanced Anulom Vilom Pranayama. And before switching to pranayama, here the message goes. Authentication. The prana must flow through the Shushmana to reach up the Manmani state. If not, other practices are only useless efforts. See, again I am repeating this. Listen very carefully. So you should be, very precise and accurate in whatever you are striving for. And be choosy. Strive for the best. Shakespeare again. Here, the shloka. Sushmana vahini prane siddhya yat yev manonmani Anyathatvavittarabhyasaha prayasa yev yoginam. Simple. The pranas must flow through the Shushmana to reach up the Manmani state. If not, other practices are only useless efforts. So to open the Shushmana, to pranas to be flown there. Otherwise, if you are doing throughout your life, whatever, I won't say these questioning, answerings, or talks, or mere philosophical discussions, just exercise of your lower portions of the faculties of your mind. So here we go for the culmination of all the pranayamas, suspension of your breath. This is called KEWALI KUMBHKA. Before that, whatever you are doing, this Kapalbhati, Bhasrika, Ujjayi, whatever pranayamas, they all culminate into the suspension of your breath after cleansing all your channels. So here today we go for the same. Inhalation is called Purak. Suspension is Kumbhak. Rechak, exhalation. So this is pranayama, KEWALI Kumbhaka. We are striving as Anolom Vilom. It is alternate, breathing through the left, exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right, exhaling through the left. Simple, I already have shared stage 1. Now we switch over to the advanced pranayama with the ratio and applying your bandhas. No, let's bandhas what bandhas are. These are the locks. When we hold our breath, filling our lungs up to the diaphragm, then the pressure, just because of that pressure, our internal organs may be damaged. So these are the bandhas, taking your breath and the concentration. Mind goes behind the prana. It comes to taking your belly. First see the demonstration again. I'll be applying now bandhas. Inhaling through the right, exhaling through the left. And again inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right with the bandhas. When I suspend my breath, you see how I apply bandhas. Mool bandha, contraction of your anal passage, perineum region, vigorously upward, your anal. And this is your Dhyan Bandha, taking your belly inside upwards towards your spine. See, these are very technical things. Simply jumping like monkeys or just these stretching exercises are not yoga. Here we take you for the transcendental meditation, advanced yoga now. Here Udyan Bandha, I was telling you Mool Bandha is clear. Udyan is, see now after exhalation or even normally you can do like this. This is Udyan Bandha, you see my stomach. And throat I have, chin I have pressed like that. This is Bandha, Mool Bandha. So now here we go for the advanced Anolom Vilom Pranayama. Those who have reached a certain level of perfecting asana, like you can see I am in Padmasana now. So here, so that you may enjoy the view even. So I am in my Padmasana and keeping the spine straight. Okay, Ardha Padmasana you can, according to your, the way you have perfected. Here we go and Anolom Vilom Pranayama. This is the hands, so that easily you can use thumb for closing one passage. These two fingers here, index finger never to be faced towards your body. Here I go, demonstration and Anolom Vilom with the bandhas. I am inhaling ratio 1:4:2. Later it will be increasing. KEWALI KUMBHKA, then you forget about ratio. Now with the ratio, I am inhaling for 5 seconds, 20 seconds I will be holding, 10 seconds I will be releasing. Again 5, 20, 10. You can understand well. Here I go, spine straight. Yeah. One hand you can keep on the navel or other here in the Gyan Mudra. Better on the navel. Here. Here I go. Without making any noise, sound. Now 10 seconds I am exhaling from the right, this nostril, and again 5 I'll inhale. Now 10 seconds I have exhaled. So ratio was 5 second inhalation, 20 second suspension, kumbhak. Then 10 second exhale. 5 is to, you can understand, 20, then 10. Again inhalation 5, 4 means 20 seconds, 10 second exhalation. This you have to follow, and in due course of time, your suspension of breath starts increasing time. When you will feel that you can hold the breath, even you may sweat even, there may be shivering in the spine, and you have to apply the bandha, and you can hold as long as you like, and exhalation slowly then. And a stage comes after years of months of practice, following disciplines, non-violence. Under all circumstances, just forget. Don't have this notion that if you are a flesh eater, you are non-violent, you are not observing non-violence under all circumstances, not to ordinary flesh eating, not to hurt even somebody. With your deeds, with your words, even in the thoughts, you have not to think ill of anybody. If you are doing so, your first discipline, yam niyam, breaks, and this can never be perfected, rest assured. And again, shloka I have already told you, until unless the pranas flows through Shushmana, all your efforts are nothing more than a futility. You will be practicing haphazardly any technique fabricated, then you will be in troubles, so many troubles. You have seen the people being led towards lunatic asylum with so many, you have seen, need not explain what exactly happens to them. They are shouting, screaming, crying, just convulsions. So that is not the way to proceed towards samadhi. Here, first perfection of asanas, as Niti I have already demonstrated you. So solar powered humans, welcome the selected few. No mob mentality, no talks, no questioning answers, authentication more than enough, and practice, practice, and practice. So this is your Anulom Vilom Pranayam. You can see now inhalation, suspension, exhalation. Inhalation, suspension, exhalation. The ratio is 1:4:2, and then it keeps increasing. 5-second inhalation, then 20, like that you can increase. And then here. This was your advanced Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Again you see I am doing inhalation, after each exhalation you can release your bandhas. Okay, so this is your advanced Anulom Vilom Pranayama, and to reach ultimately KEWALI KUMBHKA means suspension of your breath and your pranas come under control. Your prana, again I repeat, these are steps we have to follow, not like monkeys doing many things like, roadside demonstrators. It's not like circus, These are good things, flexibility, boxing, yeah, these are all physical good. This is also a kind of yoga. Then, but here what we are striving for is the Ashtanga yoga, traditional yoga, based on the scriptures, no fabricated techniques. That's why this was your KEWALI KUMBHKA, which will lead you to what? For your Videhi, means disease-free body. Not only this physical garb, your mental, whatever you are striving these days for your anxiety, for your depression, for your suicidal tendencies, for your withdrawal symptoms and whatnot, feeling low, then running for your, ayahuasca and other things to make you elusive spiritualism, then running after the people for like a spiritual beggar to awaken your kundalini. Reaching nowhere. Here is the yoga. Here is the yoga. This was advanced. Now super advanced for those who have mastered Khechari. Again, that's why I'm telling you why we are inviting you selected few. Khechari, those who have mastered disciplines are very hard. Not merely showing on the YouTubes, any Tom, Dick and Harry putting their tongue here. It's a good part of the game. But we are here following exactly. Now those who are the master of Khechari, they need not touch the hands as obvious. The tongue is taken here in the palate, so you need not change your hands or doing like this. It's very advanced Anulom Vilom Pranayama. I come closer to explain you. So this is your tongue when taken here. Khechari is not shown. You have to first master the asana now. Yeah, I'm sitting here comfortably for us together. Don't torture yourself. The most advanced now I'm sharing with you, the solar powered humans. What advanced yoga to take you to the KEWALI KUMBHKA Samadhi. Here we go. With the Khechari, controlling the nostrils, doing the same pranayama without using the hands. You can understand. My tongue will be here, then I'll be controlling the swara. The same pranayamas you can do. Simple as that. But once I show you, and those who are the masters of Khechari, advanced yogis, they can open have discussion who has to practice Khechari or not. Here I go, the most super advanced pranayama with Khechari. I am taking my tongue, doing the same action which I am closing the outer openings of the nostril will be checked, will be controlled from inside. The internal openings of the nasal passages in the cavity behind the vulva. So here I go, just as a demonstration. Taking care. This is the beauty of the Khechari. You can keep doing, and then your concentration goes here, your tongue is here. Having the nectar assimilating in the body, which is oozing from the skull, being healthy, ageless, vigorous, of health, highest of spirits. So this is what we invite you. Throughout your life, again I repeat, these health, to go ageless, to be exuberant, enthusiastic, like child, full of energies. These are the byproducts of what you are striving for throughout your life. How to get rid of anxiety, how to succeed in the world, running after again the worldly things. You do this, you will be a rich man. You do this mantra, you will be again you are being trapped in this mortal world. This mortal world is transient and perishable. We have to cross this jungle, this mundane existence, and the knowledge is the only raft which can take you across, not these mere stupid talks. These efforts, as already I have told you, they are all futile unless you are open your Sushmana. How to open the Sushmana? You need to be a yogi. And when to do Khechari, when not to do, have complete control on your seminal fluid. After Khechari, Vajrali, how yogis can live hundreds of years age. This world you can enjoy. They are different then. So it was the most super advanced pranayama. And in the later stage, you need not do, Pura, Krecha, Kumbhaka means inhalation, suspension, exhalation. You reach a stage where your breath comes to a halt, your pranas and your mana, they become one and the same, they merge in each other. From there, no thoughts, no chattering of the mind. You throughout your life, you are striving for stopping the chattering of the mind, and you are just wasting your whole life. I am telling about the yogis. We have not to, come time and again in this circle of 84 lakhs of species, just in this birth. I had been to caves. We welcome you to the dark retreat for months together, for weeks together, for days together, and controlling all the senses. Again, I repeat, Lord Krishna, these senses are turbulent by nature. They can drag you even to the enlightened person anytime. So, as Shakespeare says, our weaknesses appear in disguised form. Okay? So, we have to be very careful just to satisfy our, smoldering desires, just for your ego satisfaction or for hypocrisy. We are doing all these stupid things, getting involved with the stupid people through births, and it's also a game of Maya. It will take millions and trillions, but yogis, we welcome you here to experience Samadhi. So it was super advanced pranayama with Khechari. And Khechari, don't practice Khechari, those who are not yogis, otherwise you can be in a very, very serious problems, which then nobody will be able to save you from that. When to practice Khechari and when not to practice Khechari, and who to practice Khechari and who not to practice Khechari. So, it was all for the day. Anolom Vilom Pranayama, with Khechari I told you, and with Khechari you can do any pranayama, not only Lom Vilom, because you have not to use your hands to control your nostrils. So, this is what we wanted to solar powered humans share today with this dexterous thing, Be with us. This was your any yogi again I welcome. Live. Those who are not yogis don't teach yoga. The Shambhavis, Kundalini awakening, chakras is the game of the caves of those who are in the caves, Naga Babas, or they are celibates. Not that you get married, have children, and then you are just you're posing yourself as a yogi, where you are leading the world, Authentication, first mastering the asana, celibacy. Where is your celibacy if you are married, having children, teaching yoga, So, these are the lapses, loopholes in the whole system which we need to change. Message to the young generation, open questioning. Like science, precise, accurate. So, it was all for the day. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching Solar Powered Humans. Most welcome on the gadgets. No yoga in groups. If you really want to serve the humanity, stop practicing yoga in the groups and teaching and practicing. Thank you for watching.